Hi Libra, how are you? Athena here, and welcome to my channel. If you are new, please do subscribe. I would love to have you a part of this community. This is going to be your weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Libra. We are going to be taking a look and see what your energy is for this week. What is the theme of the week? What you need to overcome, fears, challenges, breakthroughs, what you're wanting the most out of this week, what's working for you, what's working against you, what you have to embrace within yourself, how you should be allocating your resources, energy, focus, and encouragement, outcome, and so forth. Now, Libra, I did get kind of like stealthy behavior going around you, kind of sneaky behavior. Now, sneaky behavior can really be anything, right? But if it's sneaky, it tells me that it probably shouldn't be happening. So be very aware and pay attention to what's going on around you, because we just don't know what this can mean, okay? So for your current space, your current energy, we're looking at the Page of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the King of Wands. I see you currently just not being, this is you hanged upside down, and this is like an adult figure and then a child figure. So I feel like you're just so embarked in whatever it is that you're doing that you fail to realize how this adult figure is eyeballing this child. Now, it doesn't have to be an adult. It could just be an older person than this person who is being abused, molested, psychologically or emotionally coerced. It could be anything, right? So just like I said, just pay attention, because you're not even aware that this is happening, because you're just like almost in another dimension. You're just, even though you're in the vicinity, proximity to this, your headspace is somewhere else right now. Okay, Libra. So the theme of the week is Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, and Death. Although slow and steady, this transformation, this enlightenment, this balance and harmony, needs to happen. This injustice that's kind of been going on, whether it just started or it's been going on for a while, needs a rebirth to it. It needs a resurrection. It needs to come to your awareness. It needs healing, is mainly what I'm getting. A lot of healing. It needs a lot of healing. So your key goal, or what you're working most towards this week, is the Lovers, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. So I feel like you with the Hangman, maybe you are just kind of spending a lot of time in meditation or daydreaming about what a new future would be like, what the perfect romantic relationship would be like. But you being in this, like, being in your mind and daydreaming and aloofing from this, that's also making an indecision within itself. Indecision as far as being able to be present in your environment and be aware of what's going on around you. And although you do want emotional security, divine unions, and that is something that you're working towards, it's time for you to make the decision to, or at least work towards, if this is like, let's say your partner that is molesting your child, just an example, it could be anything, right? This is you wanting a fresh new beginning, of making the decision to start all over again with a whole new partner, if that's what it needs to be, or just remain single at the time, at the moment, as long as you're providing emotional security for your children. Now, if this is related to work, it could be someone, like I said, also just having stealthy behavior around you. So just be careful about that. And if you do want a good working relationship, then it's time for you to make the decision to have a new business partner as well. So the fear, obstacles, breakthroughs, challenges to overcome, you got the Two of Cups, the Tower, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this breakthrough that needs to happen, you're scared of basically your foundation being broken. Of if this is a home environment, right, then obviously you would need to restructure your home. If this is a work partnership, then you would need to restructure that as well. And it would just basically eliminate that foundation that you had with this partnership. So your fear is that you won't be able to be independent, successful, fruitful on your own after this partnership ends, if this indeed is what's going on behind closed doors, or if it's just the beginning of it. You don't want to be around it and allow it to manifest into years worth of pain or abuse, right? So what is going for you is the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Pentacles. These are energies working towards you, which are that you intuitively know how to become independent and self-sufficient. You actually are a great manifestor, Libra. You know that any wish, desire that you want, you can achieve. And so with that same intuition, you also have great discernment in being able to tell when sneaky behavior is going around. And I think maybe you're just spending a little too much time focusing on yourself, and so maybe that's why you're not realizing what's going on around you. But nevertheless, you have strong intuition, so you'll know what's going on as soon as you start paying attention, and you'll know which direction to go to even overcome your fear of becoming the Queen of Pentacles and becoming the Nine of Pentacles, which are both very strong, independent energies. So what's going against you? We have the Star, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. What's working against you is actually kind of having a little bit of resistance and belief that this is indeed what's happening around you, or refusing to believe that this person would do such a thing. And I get it. Like, why would someone be that way, right? And I mean, usually, like, the thing is, abuse begets abuse. So this person was most likely abused and is just repeating a cycle that they might be subconsciously not even aware of that they're repeating. Am I excusing their behavior? Not at all. Is it okay for them to behave that way? Not at all. They should definitely be aware of what they're doing. And in the same sense, you should also be aware of what's going on around you, even if it's hard to believe that this is what's going on. Just follow your intuition. You'll know once you start paying attention where to pay attention and how to maneuver through that. Okay, so what to embrace within yourself? We have the Emperor, the Justice, and the Nine of Swords. You're coming up, here's the Justice, which is you, which is the karmic rebalancing of injustices. And it's within your nature to want to balance the karmic scales with truth and honor. And as the Emperor being here, which is a very strong leadership position, you have what it takes. You most definitely have all the attributes that it takes to deal with such heavy situation, even if it's going to cause you worries and make you stay up at night, even if it you might refuse to see it for what it is, and it might cause you great discomfort. There's no one actually better in the zodiac sign than you to be able to work through this and make it fair, make it justice. Because even as your challenge and your accomplishment, and you're the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, so you are definitely the perfect person to be able to work through this. And find a solution to this. Now, where to spend your energy, time, resources, and find support. We have the Ace of Cups, the Hermit, and the Queen of Cups. A lot of blue, a lot of emotion, a lot of purity. Which tells me your emotions, your intuition, your psychic gifts. This is where you need to be utilizing your time and finding the support is in the guidance of the divine creator source, whoever it is that you wish to connect with. Allow them to give you the clarity and how to maneuver through this very tough situation, because all of your feelings are going to obviously be involved here, and there's no better grounding of your emotions and no better guidance when you're in this kind of emotional state than creator source. So definitely connect to greater source and allow him to show you the way, and how to bring justice and balance to this in a diplomatic way, because you don't want to allow your emotions to just sway you so much that or that you're causing violence or anything else, which I'm not saying this person doesn't deserve punishment. It's just you don't want to get yourself into a situation. Now, if you, like, for example, do get physically violent with this person and you end up in jail, let's just say, God forbid, but now your child is exposed to perhaps staying with this person isolated, right? So just try to come from a very cool-headed place of being, and that's going to be connecting with your intuition, connecting with your psychic powers, connecting to creator source, and maneuvering through that way. And so as your future outcome encouragement, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So I definitely see you making a plan to exit out of this situation in a very practical way, and being able to salvage those innocence from whoever it is that is being subjected to this that's going on. So Libra, that's all I have for you. I know that it's quite heavy, but there's no better sign to deal with this than you. Not that anybody else is not as equipped as you, but you intuitively know how to navigate through such heavy energy. Libra, if this resonates, please do share. If this can help anyone out there, I love to help people out, and please do subscribe. I love to have you a part of this community. All right, Libra, I'll see you next week.